talk to Persephone. Everyone had a good break. Sorry, these are quicker BRBs than usual because I very badly want to get through this game. I want to know what happens.
Well, if it isn't Grace appearing at my doorway once again. A pleasure, as always. Something specific on your mind?
No, not really.
Oh.
I'll see you later, Persephone.
Well, like I broke up with Pan because he made me pick between him or you, and I picked you. So I'm sad I can't like talk to you about that, but okay. Talk to Grace or go to Grace's apartment. Grace is me. We are Grace. Let's go to Grace's apartment. Yeah, so where's my kiss, right? Okay.
Oh, hi, Grace. I can just call you Grace, right?
That's my name. Where's Freddie?
She went out to get snacks. We were gonna watch TV while we waited, but, well, here you are.
Hi. Were you looking for me?
Waited. Were you looking for me?
All over, yeah. Athena sent me to find you, but it wasn't
Did
easy.
Hermes do
You
it?
must have been busy.
Yeah, because I stand trial soon.
Right. Right,
That would be
makes
really
sense.
sad if Hermes did it.
Anyway, I guess Athena wants to talk?
There's
I can
several
zip us
people
over
who are
to
like
Olympus
Athena's
anytime,
lackeys.
if you're free.
Do I have a choice?
Do I have a choice about seeing Athena? I'm not in the habit of being at anyone's beck and call.
I mean, I guess you could say no, but I wouldn't. If Athena wants something, she's gonna get it eventually. She had that look in her eyes, like she really wants to talk to you.
She could always come here. Everyone else does.
Athena enter the mortal world? And now she doesn't do that ever. Can you imagine?
Athena never leaves Olympus?
How does Athena manage never entering the mortal world?
She doesn't have to, I guess. Everyone brings her everything she needs. And that creepy owl of hers? Apollo says
Did
it's
the
her eyes
owl
out
do
in
it?
the world. It's everywhere. Watching.
So what, she just never leaves the building?
She'll go to the reliquary and places like that. Just never where mortals are. She wears a toga and calls cars iron horses.
Oh my god. Is this what you do?
So this is what you do? Ferry people around?
I'm the god of messengers, baby. Travelers, doorways, any kind of transition, really. The old Hermes said that the transition part made even more sense for me, which, you know,
Aww.
extra cool, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Hermes
true.
had better not be the suspect
can
because I
connect
love
any
them.
two doorways anywhere, just like that. So it's super easy to take people wherever. I don't mind.
But the taking people wherever is concerning because now I'm worried that they took somebody to the reliquary and they did a stab on Calliope. Because like there was no one else there but Asterion and Hecate. So like unless you've got Hermes's doorways, how else did you get there? So I'm a little worried now that Hermes did it. You like running errands?
You say it's easy, but
Or like at
do you
least left a
like
doorway open for
doing
someone
all
else to
these
do a
errands?
kill.
Huh. Yeah, I never thought about it. It's nice to have a
Hermes
purpose.
is so good. I love them.
Athena is super sweet, and she has a big, important job.
Super
Why
sweet.
wouldn't I want to help her out?
You can't be this nice. Are you for real?
Oh, well, the old Hermes used to say that a willingness to serve is more important than a willingness to be served.
Oh. You knew the old Hermes? Well, yeah, if they did a succession type deal.
You mentioned the old Hermes a lot. You knew him?
Yeah, I was homeless for a while. It wasn't a great time,
Aw.
and he took me in. Everyone's on the same journey, he used to say. Only the roads are different.
Oh, I love
And then he
them.
went on his journey. Man, I still miss him every day.
Wait, isn't he still inside you? Aren't you kind of the same person now?
Not yet. It's only been a year. Maybe I'll feel him again one day. That'd be nice.
Let's go.
I suppose there's no point in putting it off. Do your thing. Take me to Olympus.
Okay. Oh, when you see Freddie, tell her I'm sorry I couldn't stick around for the movie. And mind if I say something?
Sure.
You've changed. I mean, from the person I met when I first came here. When, you know,
It's almost like you've been through a
we got
narrative.
it together really quick.
Thanks, I guess.
I can't tell if that's a compliment or foreshadowing. I'm suddenly suspicious. This is still a whodunit, you know? Like, and Hermes being the god of doors and like doorways. What? Do I get to pick a second trait? What? It's a compliment. Okay, cool. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Except I don't know who did it, so I'm super suspicious. You get a second trait. I'll pick clever. There's been some clever options I wanted to take several times.
There you are, Grace. Do have a seat.
Yeah, we kind of had to
prefer
get
to
it together
stand,
real fast.
Thanks.
As you like. You've certainly been busy, haven't
Did
you?
you just stand in here all
Everywhere
day?
I turn, there you are. Including the reliquary.
Oh.
I'm here only to take your owl.
I'm uncertain how you got access, but even you must have realized it's off limits. Particularly for your mortal friend.
You know what happened there.
But you know what happened there. That's where Calliope was attacked.
Yet it's not where she died, Grace. Is it?
So because she made it all the way to my apartment, we shouldn't care why she was bleeding to death along the way.
Right?
You think our judgment was rash? It was. In truth, I worried that giving you time, letting us
No,
all get
she's
to
not
know
endearing
you,
herself to me anymore this time around.
make it harder in the end. I am sorry, Grace. You may not believe it, but I care deeply. I care about what happens to you and to all the idols.
You care about preserving your status quo. Where has that gotten them? Ooh, we're gonna pick the charisma.
Do you really? Let's explore where all that caring has gotten them, shall we? You're holding on with a grip so tight, your knuckles are turning white. But that's not enough, is it? Every idol I've met is either lost or broken, or both. They're all slipping through your fingers.
Yeah, they're all kind of a mess.
If you actually cared about them, you'd do something about it instead of
No, but she
sitting
only
up
cares
here
about
worrying
looking
about your
good.
precious rules.
Geek Karen.
Zeus was the first to leave. King of the gods. And we don't even know what became of him.
I mean,
Vanished
good riddance.
into the ether. Poseidon
Zeus
was
sucks,
next,
so like,
walked
bye.
out into the seas, never to be heard from again. Ares betrayed us. Hephaestus saved us. Hades was murdered.
I mean,
and
he
by
deserved
one
it
of our
too.
own. The list goes on.
So you add to it? Ooh, I'm picking this line.
So you add to it. I show up and you kill me off because you can't be too careful.
We are dying.
Yeah, he
Grace.
had it coming.
I don't mean
Cell block tango for that
diminishing
guy.
or drifting apart. I mean, our immortality is disappearing. Very soon now.
I mean, I don't think you had it to begin
The
with.
idols will
It
be
sounds
no
like
more.
you just have
We are a
succession.
legacy that spans millennia, dating back to the very dawn of humankind. So yes, I care. I will do anything and everything in my power to avoid that fate, even if it appears unfair.
I'm like, yeah, you suck. Anyone starts talking about a legacy of privilege and like this blonde hair, blue eyed lady over here, like we have this legacy. Like, all right. Gonna close stream to avoid spoilers. No worries. Again, yeah, we're getting close to the end. Please stay away from spoilers. But thank you for hanging out up until this point. So have a good one. I could have helped you
You know, it's too bad.
picking clever options because I can now.
I've been an idol for 5 minutes, and I've been out there solving problems you've all wrestled with for
Well,
how
that's surprisingly
long now?
arrogant.
I could have helped you, Athena. I could have helped all of you. But you don't see that, do you? You're so busy
Every time I
holding
hear
on
the
to
word
what you
legacy,
have.
I hear what is a legacy from
You
Hamilton.
can't
That's
see what
also
you're
good.
throwing away.
That's acceptable.
I know we've put a great deal on your shoulders, Grace. I do. All I called you here to ask is that you please not
But
make my
please
job more
just let me
difficult
murder
than it
you in
already
peace.
is. If you have any other questions or concerns, now's the time to bring them up.
Whatever. This feels very right before the final act of things. But yeah, I think the trick with people like this is not that they're straight up lying, it's that their perspective is so warped. Like in this case, Athena cares and that she wants to preserve the immortality, not necessarily the people who have it. Exactly. She cares about their legacy. She doesn't care about them as people. Because they might be immortal, but they're still like mortal, well, human. They're people. They're sentient people with emotions and messiness, and like they're struggling with the fact that they are immortal is a huge like weight that they're struggling to carry, it sounds like. So yeah, let's discuss Medusa, because why not?
All right, let's talk about Medusa.
Met her, have you?
How do you not know that?
I just have
Why
to
does
know
she work for you?
why. Of all the people you could have working for you, why her?
We could have left her behind. I elected to bring her because, in the end, she is my responsibility. But Medusa didn't want charity. She volunteered to work in my service. It's trying at times.
Am I supposed to pity you?
Now, if there isn't anything else,
I don't pity you for that. Tell me about Pan, I guess?
What do you know of Pan?
Pan? That's not a name I expected to hear.
How
Been
does
sniffing around you, has he?
I
he
have
not
some
know
suspicions,
this?
and I'm curious to hear your thoughts.
he
Pan
volunteered or
lurks at the edges
voluntold,
because he
right?
likes it there, seeking out whatever profit he thinks he can get away with. Avoid him, dear, or he'll stick to you like gum to the bottom of your shoe.
Wow. She's very condescending of the other idols, actually. Who does she like? Is Pan a killer? I don't think that it's Pan,
so
but
you don't
okay.
like Pan much. I get that. But do you think he could kill
Miss Iron
someone?
Horses knows how bubblegum
We've
works,
all
right?
killed, my dear. I was once a warrior queen, feared
There's
by
a
mortals
couple
and
of
gods
signs that
alike.
she knows way more than
Another
she's
idol,
letting
I mean.
on. I don't trust her.
Is that where your investigation has led you? To Pan?
And I can't tell if it's just a writing slip or what. Oh, see, this is why I want these clever options. I'm missing something.
Sort of. But I feel like I'm missing something important.
Maybe like the
Maybe
goddess of wisdom is the murderer.
could help me out.
It would be helpful to know what Calliope was doing at the reliquary, but she's not available to
I
ask.
hate her.
Not until you regain her memories, at least.
Why not put off the trial until then? Seems like a good way to solve all this. Yeah?
And trust what you decide to share? I think not.
She did it, and she's trying to kill Grace before Grace's memories come back, because then she'd know she did it. Don't tell me if I'm right or wrong, but that is my current prevailing. Whoever did it wants Grace dead, because when Grace's memories of Calliope, so eventually when you gain an idol's powers after they die, you slowly remember their memories. So eventually Grace would remember who killed Calliope. So somebody wants her really dead before that can happen. I've got big red herring energy from Athena. She's just so clear. Yeah, that's my one. Sorry, I totally like bonked my desk. That's my one concern is she is very obvious and I don't trust her and I can't tell if I'm supposed to be distracted by how much of a Karen she's being. And it's somebody else. So my other two top suspects at this point are Persephone and Apollo, both of whom were kind of romantically involved with her and have like a tenuous relationship with other gods in general. So those are I feel like Pan is also too obvious. If it is Pan, I'll be kind of underwhelmed because like really the trickster god is the murderer. Who would have seen that coming? Like, nah, I'm gonna rule that out just because that feels a little too cliche. So that's my, it's either Athena or it's like Persephone or Apollo and Hermes helped. Like, I don't know. I'm not the best at whodunits. I tend to see all the hints, but I have a hard time parsing which ones are real and which ones are red herrings. So I tend to come up with very silly shit. So I like whodunits because they're very fun. Who can access the reliquary?
Who has access to the reliquary? Is it anyone with a key, or...
Does it matter? You gained access, so clearly it is not difficult to get. Speaking of which, I don't suppose you'll tell me who gave you that key.
Same way Calliope got it. I'm gonna be facetious.
The same person gave it to me who gave it to Calliope.
And who gave it to Calliope then? I see.
You went to the reliquary, right?
Speaking of the reliquary,
Your
went
mom?
there, right? Once Hecate told you what happened?
Yeah, I was not impressed by the delay.
If you had known about that, the night Calliope died, would it have made a difference?
The chances are exceedingly small that you attacked her there.
Okay.
It's true. Yet, Calliope was weakened, which made her
come
more
on.
vulnerable prey for an enterprising mortal. One
We met her
knew.
5 minutes prior.
Perhaps the incidents are connected, perhaps not. I cannot afford the risk of uncertainty, Grace. I'm sorry.
I feel like she's 2 seconds from just murdering me herself.
I guess I'll get back to my investigation.
I am rooting for you, Grace. If there's another way to
I
resolve
don't believe
this
you.
any
But I
way
think
at
Starvin's
all,
right.
I will take
This
it.
is a red herring,
Will
potentially.
you? Really?
Good luck.
She didn't
Feel
say
free to
no.
take a cookie on your way out.
Wow. The cookies are poisoned. Well, that was fun.
Don't take it personally, Grace. Athena's first instinct is to follow the rules.
Ooh, Persephone is here.
As if she believes that
I
if the
bet
idols
her
don't
raisins
blindly
on there,
follow
yeah.
every rule to the letter will dissolve
I like
into
the
utter
weird.
chaos.
Well, is she right?
Probably.
I really want the cookies to be the most delicious treats in the world, right? I didn't need a lecture. She's trying her best. No, she's not. Are the idols really dying?
Do you think she's telling the truth about the idols dying out?
That's what I want to know.
I'm not sure. If it is true, why hasn't she told the rest of the chorus?
It sounds like she doesn't trust you.
Well, the feeling is mutual.
Yeah.
At any rate, I'm afraid we're going to have to disappoint her again.
Uh-oh. What now?
You need to go back to the reliquary, Grace.
Why? Okay, I bet I know why, because I've got clever in it now.
You know, Athena said something to me. That it'd be nice to know what Calliope was doing there
Yeah,
in
so
the
we need to
first
figure out what
place.
she wanted from the
She's
reliquary.
correct.
It's the only piece of the puzzle we're missing. Calliope went there because she had a plan. But what plan?
If she left clues behind, wouldn't Hecate have found them already?
That's a really good question.
We can't ask
Unless
Calliope.
Hecate is not supposed to find them.
You might
and
be
she's
able to
following the
remember
rules.
What she was doing there.
Her memories? But I thought...
That it will take years, yes. But if you go somewhere important to Calliope or touch something special to her, you'll get
Yes. So
flashes of
Calliope
Furies.
was trying to shake
Do
things
you
up.
want Grace
She
to go to the
wanted-
reliquary so she can have deja vu?
She wanted to do
willing to
rable
wager
things,
the
but no
place
one will say
Calliope
what.
met
She
her
had
fate has
ideas
left
about
its
what the
mark
idols should
on
do,
Grace's psyche. We have only to uncover it.
but nobody has clarified that. So Calliope was a bit of the idols could do better or should be doing things differently. She didn't like the structure of things. She didn't like the succession sort of thing where if an idol wants to pass on who they are, they find a successor and then effectively commit suicide and pass on their power to that person. Calliope thought that was shit. I don't know if I agree with that or not. Like I don't have enough context, but that was sort of Calliope's stance. Multiple gods at this point have said that Calliope was just very at odds with like everybody because she just thought that the way that they were doing things was not good. So yeah, she wanted to shake things up, and I think Athena didn't like that. So what relic from Greek mythology would suit what we know about Calliope's philosophy? Feels like the low-hanging fruit is Pandora's box. Yeah, I feel like that's too obvious. She had an earring on that I didn't think to look when she was dying in our arms at the very beginning. If she still had it on, if that's a red herring as well. But in a lot of paintings of her, she has that earring and it's highlighted. It's like one of the only things that are like super notable in the painting. So I can't decide if that's just a design thing that my brain is latching onto or if that's actually something. So we'll find out. You sure this will work?
Are you sure about this? You want me to wander around hoping something comes to me?
I do love
know
me a
something about
whodunit.
how memories work after the transition.
And yeah, Hecate's like, it says here in the book, it's not
I'm
not to
certain.
find clues, sorry.
You want certainty? Wait until your trial. Without discovering more, the outcome of that is certain.
Great.
What if Medusa is lying? What about Pan? We could look into him some more, couldn't we?
No.
Oh, my, you're just full of ideas, aren't you? Do you have any suggestions regarding how we might go about
Oh, now
doing
they're
that?
arguing.
Deja vu it is.
There's no other way?
Is there really no other way? This seems a bit desperate.
That's because we are desperate, Grace. Either we take this shot at learning the truth.
Persephone
or
is just so
we
pretty. I'm sorry.
overthrow
I'm so
Athena
distracted by
and the
her
chorus
jawline
by
and her
force,
step on me
and
energy.
disregard this stupid trial.
She's joking, right? She's joking, right?
Nope. What would I be looking for?
Let's say I do this. What am I hoping to find?
Some memory of who attacked Calliope, or why she was there. Anything we could work with. I've spoken to almost all the idols, and every single one says they hadn't seen or heard from her.
Except
If she was
you.
keeping to herself, then why now? What started
Well, she said
this?
she hadn't seen her in 2
You're
years.
missing something important, Grace.
Yeah.
What if Grace goes there and the memory she sees is that she attacked Calliope? A Grace from the future.
Freddie.
It'd be a twist.
I love Freddie. Maybe I switched to Freddie. I don't know. In terms of romance interest. She's so cute. I saw the Dreadwolf sticker earlier in the game when Urban Bohemian or Brian was streaming it. I was like, wait, that's a Dreadwolf sticker. But yeah, it totally is. How do we get into the reliquary?
Last time Freddie and I were there, Hecate wouldn't let us into the reliquary. Not without Athena's permission.
I'm certainly not suggesting we ask Athena for permission.
We have a key.
And you mean...
A week ago, I would have said breaking into the reliquary was impossible. Yet it appears Hecate can be surprised.
Audio balance
If
is
her
still
book
hurting me.
says she will be.
Let's hope the book says that again, I guess.
Unless you've some other plan. I'm all ears.
I know the sound balance is really rough for stream. I'm sorry. Some characters are louder than others. The reliquary has alarms.
What about the alarms? I'm not eager to have Asterion chasing me through the fog.
Calliope snuck in without setting off any alarms. At least at first.
Well, I'll be following in Calliope's footsteps, won't I? What if I follow the wrong footstep and set them
Ooh,
off?
this is fun.
Then they discover you and we apologize profusely.
Will not be a good look, though, just saying.
Okay, let's do this.
Right then. Back to the reliquary it is.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Any idea how you want to do this, Grace? Because I'm game to help.
Cool.
Better to ask forgiveness
I'm
than
sure we can
permission,
figure something
exactly. Oh?
I can't go in with you. Hecate would sense me right away. I will, however, stay
oh.
close by. If anything happens, I'll come. Hecate won't stop me. The Minotaur won't stop me. Nothing will.
Hello. Hello, ma'am. You care?
Gosh.
Oh.
Almost seems like you care.
Ugh, can we just get on with this already?
Interesting that we're doing that in front of Freddie. And Freddie hasn't... I have gone all the smoochy options with Freddie. So we could... Freddie distracts Hecate. We could be honest with Hecate, or we can sneak in the back way. Mommy, sorry, etc. Yeah. Well, we could let Freddie distract her, but then they would know we're there. Headcanon, Persephone did that in front of Freddie intentionally. Oh, I feel like that's yeah, 100%. She was being a little bit like, I feel like letting Freddie distract Hecate again would let her know that the mortal is here, and the mortal could only be here with us. So I don't really want to tip anyone off that we're here. Be honest with Hecate sounds fascinating to me, and that's my inclination as a do-gooder. Also, Cypher, thank you for that lunchtime resub. Thank you for 39 months. Super appreciate it. Hope you're having a good lunch. Have you played Stray Gods? I know, because BioWare, I'm sure, or maybe it interests you a bit because David Gator and all of that. Also, the voice acting is the voice acting list is super great. I've been really enjoying it so far. Trying to decide what I want to do. Also, once I get through some of the indie games we have to get through, I think I'll finally commit to Baldur's Gate. I've just been waiting for like to get through some of the indie games that I have to get through. I want to get through really before I commit to anything. Haven't had much of a chance to play it yet. Been swamped. I know Liam and David, so I did play the beta versions. Heck yeah. Yeah, no, I feel like I know I've seen you play Baldur's Gate quite a bit, which is part of why I want to play it. I've seen so many people playing it. I'm like, oh, I need to play it. We need to just, I know once I get into it, it's going to absorb my life. So I'm trying to get through some of my other commitments before I let myself just go into Baldur's Gate for a few days and or weeks. But I'm excited. There's it looks like a very flaming hot tiefling lady. I think she's a tiefling, maybe she's an actual demon. Either way, I need to smooch her. I know there's also a broody vampire boy, but the fire lady is bad wife. Like I know nothing about Baldur's Gate except for some cute people, and of course the bear thing. It will turn into another Val finish as Mass Effect. Yeah, I'm never gonna finish it. I'm just gonna play it forever and ever. Someone at work is playing too, but they were too young to remember the original ones. Amalia, do you want me to make you feel worse? I don't remember them either. I never played the original Baldur's Gate. Yeah. Damn it. I'm so sorry. I didn't play the original. I know nothing. I'm not sorry. I'm not, no. It's just I will, in my slight defense, I didn't get into PC gaming until I was like, actually playing video games on the computer, like, well into my 20s. I came late to that party, very late. I was a console kid for the longest time, which maybe it came out on like PlayStation 1 or something, but like I think it was a PC game. Right? Like by and large, the Baldur's Gate stuff was PC. But yeah, I have no memory of that place. I know nothing about Baldur or his gates other than the hamster. I know about Boo because that's a Mass Effect. That fucking hamster is a Mass Effect 3 and it was hard to catch him. So I know about the hamster. I feel like that's the important part. So most of you won't cackle like I did reading a book reference to the first one. You're lost. As a heads up, you aren't finishing this game today. How many more hours do I have left? Oh no. I mean, because I was gonna go for 4 hours today. So we have 2 more hours. Am I not finishing this game in 2 hours? If no, then we'll just go 3 hours. And we'll finish it on Tuesday. This is what I mean by every time I say it's a finale, I'm lying. It always takes longer. Every time. I have never calculated. Yeah, we're gonna sneak in the back way. Let's go. Thank you again for the resub, Cypher. I hope you're having a good lunch. Sorry, it was a big Baldur's Gate conversation distraction, but yes.
Wait, are you sure this is right? Was that the right door?
You're asking me like I'm supposed to know?
It just feels like we're back outside.
I can't tell if we're in Act 3
Maybe
or
there's some
not.
kind
I
of
feel like we are,
portal
but maybe
or-
we aren't. Look at this library. Or sorry, it's a reliquary.
Maybe
But look at
we're
these
right where
books.
we're supposed to be.
We're in Act 2 still. Wow. This is too easy.
Doesn't this feel a little
Is
too
Act
easy?
3 just very brief?
Why does everything have to be difficult? I'll take easy for once.
How do we
Act
avoid getting
3
lost?
probably
It's like
takes 2 hours normal
a
time, which is at
labyrinth.
least 3 in Val time.
Oh, it is a labyrinth,
I'm
but I've
notoriously
never had any trouble
distractible.
finding my way around.
Okay. We'll finish it to
easy.
Tuesday then.
Whoa. All right, no need to freak out. I'm a guardian, sure, but I'm not a monster.
I love the Minotaur. Asterian's my favorite.
But yeah, you know you're not supposed to be in here, right?
Please let me go in. I'm still gonna charisma.
I need this Asterion. I have to figure out what
It's not as long
Calliope
as
did
2.
here.
Okay.
Please, can't you just let us look around?
Oh, it's just Kate would be so mad.
She knows you're the sweetest, most thoughtful bullman there is.
We're being very persuasive.
I want to, but
I'd really appreciate it.
Please.
I need to bring you back to Kate. I'm so sorry.
Ah, shit.
Oh no.
I failed my persuasion
hey.
check.
Come back! Oi, come back!
What happens if you ask Hecate for permission? Since you asked.
Okay.
Does she also say no, I'm assuming?
I think I'm all right.
She's like, fine.
Freddie's
Wait, really?
okay. She better be.
Ah, I should have just been
First things
honest.
first, how do I do this? Where do I even start?
No worries, Saber. Have a good lurk. Big uh-oh. He went after Freddie, yeah.
Must have been here. She could have stood in this very spot. Maybe if I just focus.
You got this. Oh. I like that her leitmotif is that first song. Sorry, leitmotif. I call it a leitmotif because I couldn't say it right. The leitmotif. Oh, this part gets a bit intense? Okay. Thank you for the heads up. Give you the CWs real quick.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, I've definitely been here.
Thank you for the heads up, though. Egg. We love egg. Oh, we get to, like, click on all this stuff. Okay, let's go. Egg. We love egg. I love how we're not supposed to be touching stuff, but here we are.
Will I know it when I see it?
I think you just put egg without the exclamation mark. There you go. Or was it with a question mark? My bad, my bad. Instrument. Is that just a recorder?
Is that a weapon? A musical instrument?
What is it? The Vuvuzela?
Maybe it's both.
Mask? Oh, that mask's terrifying.
What did Freddie say about mazes? Was it always go left? Or go left and then
Hazel is such a hecka too. Oh, that's like an old quote. Trident. That's definitely for Poseidon.
Is this an armory too?
Oh, okay. Apple.
Freddie, are you out there? Can you hear me? What am I doing? All that'll do is tell everyone where I am.
Why did we do that on the apple? Interesting. Branch? Love branch. That's the golden apple that started the Trojan War. Oh.
It's kind of amazing.
I'm not a Greek myth gay enough, clearly. Scroll.
I don't even know what language that is.
A slime apple. A slapple if it were. That's another old classique statue. It's a scroll.
Should it be in a museum somewhere?
Mirror. I feel like this might be the thing. Yeah.
This is it. Calliope was here. She was standing right here. And she...
Oh. It's interesting because Apollo was talking about mirrors a lot with his. Hi? I'm sorry. I'm gonna say I'm sorry because this is very me.
I didn't mean anything. I didn't
I was
even
gonna
touch
say
it,
that's
honest.
definitely the fate. I love their outfit though. Let's go. Look at the fashion.
Okay then.
Uh-oh. Don't read your journal. Okay. Is it a spoiler?
What's happening? Why didn't it work?
Yeah, they have a knife. That's not great. This is where you got spoiled. Oh, interesting. What have you got there? A knife. Hi. Please no murder. Please be Freddie.
Oh. Grace?
Okay, now we both. Yeah, this is Tonberry level stress. They've got a knife.
Powers don't
Please.
work on them. They just keep coming.
What you doing? No, don't be protective. You're just a human. What? Wait. She can't see them?
No, I won't let you.
Ooh.
Freddie!
Wow. Please stop stabbing people. Y'all are rude. Okay, bye. Well, damn.
Oh, God. Oh, God, Freddie.
Oh, here we find ourselves in the same situation.
By the gods.
Hey, where are you
summoned
there?
the Furies.
Oh, the Furies, not the Fates.
What? Those beings were the Furies. Beyond all our laws. Not idols, but the embodiment of retribution. How did you draw them here?
I touched a mirror.
There was a big mirror, but I didn't even touch it. There is only one mirror of which you could be speaking. That used by the goddess Nyx to contact the Fates. Using the mirror would not have brought the Furies down upon you. Not unless the Fates themselves decreed it.
I didn't speak to the Fates. You need to help Freddie. We'll figure that out later. My friend is dying.
I don't care what brought them. They killed Freddie. You need to help her.
Wait, is she
I have
dead?
no power over life and death, Grace. None of us have that. This was no defense or spell of the reliquaries. I do not have the power to summon the Furies, and I know none who do. You should consider yourself fortunate, Grace. They do not desist until retribution has been exacted. But now is when you leave. Pray the knowledge you obtained was worth the price.
I'm not leaving. Help me? I'm both fortunate, right? Like, yeah, so my journal spoiled that for me because I wanted to look up who the figures were. Oh, I mean, yeah, we know who stabbed Calliope now, but like, why? And how did Persephone get in? I'm gonna ask her to help me because she's the goddess of the underworld.
Persephone, we can't just... There must be
Like,
something
maybe.
we can do.
She made her choice, Grace.
Or not.
No! It's not right!
I get sad when Laura
Come.
Bailey cries.
There's nothing more to be done.
But wait, maybe I should have romanced and befriended Pan, clearly, because he probably would have gotten stabbed instead. It would have been fine, right? Persephone said she would come no matter what if Grace was in danger. That's true. Well, so is my friend just dead now? Did we just leave her? No, but, okay.